Welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. Today we're going to be looking at the McFarlane AMC Walking Dead Color Tops series, Daryl Dixon. This is one of the early 7-inch figures that he did, which is going to give me every excuse to explain what I mean by McFarlane makes pretty statues, not action figures. Yeah. This is one of the early figures that came out when he decided that he was going to screw everybody who collected the 5-inch line by switching over to a totally new scale. As always, we're going to look at the accessories. We're going to look at the figure. We're going to gear him up. We're going to check what articulation he doesn't have and then get him up on the shelf. So he comes with a knife. So detail on this is not bad. You got a beveled edge. Beveled edge on the front, blood grooving on the back. Done in a silver paint. Hilt done in the silver paint. Handle painted. Nice dark color. Kind of has a almost leathery look to it. We have the crossbow. The attempt at a camo pattern on this it's okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. Detail on it, on the other hand, you got the locking post. You got the arrow knocked. The bolt knocked. There is no point on it. I'd like to point that out. The footstep for drawing the string back. You got spare bolts underneath. Little bit of paint detail on those pieces. In fact, one of them's come loose. Yep. Even has a strap piece. It is a softer plastic than the rest of it. But it is a nice looking, even the flights are painted. Nice looking piece. Also has a nice little stand here. Textured roadway top, but it's not painted. It's just done all in black. AMC The Walking Dead on the front. Okay, look at the figure. So, there is a likeness to Norman Reedus on this. I ain't going to deny that. Hair is done in there nicely. Most of it's painted nicely. Why this down here is glossy, I have no clue. Got his sleeveless shirt on underneath his vest. Detail-wise, painted rivets, painted buttons, fade marks. Has the wings on the back. Got his rag, his knife sheath. Jeans are all torn and patched and sewn, and ankles are tied off, keep insects and stuff out. Got a pair of ugly shoes. But all in all, the look of this figure is great. Now, let's go over the articulation it doesn't have. So its head is on a ball joint, so it will turn slightly from side to side. But at some point you're fighting the sculpt of the shirt. There's no up and down, no tilt. The arms will come up to just under 90. They will rotate all the way around. There is rotation at the elbow, but if you see what I see, there's no extension at the elbow. That is a fixed point. So if you move it at all you're doing is breaking the sculpt. There is a point that lines up perfectly. Same on this side. Yeah, I could turn the arm out. Looks ugly as hell now, and it doesn't really accomplish anything. Hands rotate and are on a limited ball, so there is a little bit of up, down, in, and out. But once again, it is a fixed position. There's no torso, no waist, no ab, nothing. The vest is a separate overlay, apparently. There are no hip joints. There is rotation at the hips, but once again, the more you move it, A, you get the foot in an awkward angle, and B, you just kind of break the sculpting that he's got in there. Yeah. There are no knee joints at all. No ankle joints at all. The only articulation, really, is the arms. Let's get them geared up, shall we? So the knife does slide nicely into the sheath. You then have to fight the devil and either pray to God or to Congress that you can actually get this hand around this bow. Because it does not want to comply. It's like, screw you, guy. I see what you're trying to do. The hand is very tough. Very rigid. Oh, there we go. Now let's see if we can get the finger into the hole. That's what she said. We have to twist this so that the butt of the crossbow is over the arm. And then we turn the hand, twist it into position so that it will hold the bottom rail. And that's it. That is the only position you can actually put him in where he will hold his weapon. And because of his crappy articulation, or lack thereof, he does not actually stand up straight on his stand. In fact, by the end of the day, he will probably be on the floor. But, Daryl's fine with, he's fine with sleeping on the floor. All in all, it's a great looking piece. But calling this an action figure it's a joke. A lot of early McFarlane was a joke. And this is no exception. And there we go. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time.